Yeah, so we working on a 2004 Dodge Stratus, changing the wheel bearing, the front passenger wheel bearing. And you see here I took the wheel off already, removed the lug nuts and the center cap on the wheel. And we also, from there, we use the 18 millimeter to take these nuts off here. Take these nuts off in the back here. We use the extension to take those two bolts off. And then we use the 7 millimeter torque wrench, this here, to take off this piece from the caliper. There's two bolts here that these fit into. We took those off and we hung, just found a belt somewhere in the house to hang this piece up to the actual strut. And after that, we're gonna go back to AutoZone and get 1.25 inches to take off this middle bolt. And we're also going to get it's called an external 14 torque wrench to take off. I don't know if you can see them yet. There's 3 bolts, one right at the top, one right there, and one on the other side to take that off. And this thing here, this rotor just slides off. And this should slide off. You can use one of those pulley tools to pull this off. But we're probably gonna use a hammer just to take off this hub assembly. And that'll do it. I'll catch you in a second. Yeah, so now I finally took these 3 bolts out the back of the hub wheel bearing assembly, and it's all because of this nut, these nuts right here, these 3 nuts. I'm gonna focus in on these here. Went through heck trying to find the right socket for them, and I finally did from O'Reilly's. And they had a pack of 4. This is the pack here, and the size that you needed is the size 14 millimeter E14. It's gonna fit the back of this 2004. All right, and I got the new hub assembly on here. But getting the old one off was a very hard job. Had to use this thing here to pull it. Hold it right. Pull this thing off here. You basically put it on like this, and it clamps on as you screw it around this thing here. But basically I had to push the axle back through there and bam on it around here, back on this side, on that side, until it cracked away from this rust that consumed. It's been on there probably since they built the car. But now I got the new one on there. Everything is flowing smoothly. I probably should have got another new nut to go on here, but I'm gonna use the one that was already on here. But now, screw these 3 screws back in, put the caliper back on, and everything will go, smoothly. So I hope this helped you guys, man, because I've seen a lot of guys that didn't tell you exactly what socket you need and all those type of things. But for the 2004 Dodge Stratus, like I said, you need the T14 torque internal socket, and you need this is a 32 millimeter for the bolt right here around the big one. So I hope this helped you. Any comments, leave it below, or you got any questions, please feel free to ask.